Hello and welcome to a video with me, Raindale, and today's video will be a bit different from usual. I felt like doing an account show and tell and talking about my account in general, and then also why I'm starting a channel and what this channel is about for me. I've been doing this for a little bit over a month now, and I thought it might be interesting to officially introduce myself now that I have a couple subs that actually listen to most of my videos. So let's begin with about the channel. I am a marketing professional in terms of job. That is what I do, and in the company that I work for, we don't leverage video very much. We do have some guides and stuff, but it's not a marketing tool. And I've been looking at it for a while. I really love War the Vision. I'm passionate about this game, and I'm also passionate about marketing because it's what I do for a living. And so I figured it would be a great exercise to begin a YouTube channel about gaming and just not talk about marketing in the channel, but try to use the marketing tricks that I know and just learn how to optimize things and how to make a channel run. So this is both a professional learning exercise and then just me doing something that I love and talk about a game that really means a lot to me. So that's it. And in this channel, I want to do some things that are not covered very much. That's why I cover MR units quite a bit. But I'm also trying out things that seem to be very popular. That's why you see me do Should You Pull videos, because they're the most viewed videos in most people's channels, and then that kind of stuff. So I'm trying out a lot of things, trying out different thumbnails and all, and that's my marketing side speaking. So if you ever notice a couple of things, let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm having fun with this, seeing this as a marketing campaign, basically, where I'm trying to reach objectives. Originally, when I began the account, my goal, I published my first video on January 13th of 2021. And my objective was to have 100 subscribers by the end of February, which was, I felt like, a tough objective to reach. Now, I'm recording this video here today on February 22nd, and we have busted that objective. We're way above that. We're at 179. So proof that I don't know much about video marketing, actually, and I'm not sure what I'm doing, but it seems to be working fine. So enough about me. Let's go to the actual account. So here we are. I am spending in the game. I'm currently at Royal Rank 8, so this can give you an idea of what an account at Royal Rank 8 looks like if you've made poor spending decisions like I have. So, the first thing, units. I have a lot of them, much more than I can comfortably use, maybe too much. And a couple of them are MR, obviously, because I'm trying to feature them in videos frequently. So, if I'm going down, there are a ton of them, and I don't leverage them very frequently. So I'm showing them here slowly, but if there are units that I have leveled that I haven't shown in video and that you want to see, let me know. I'll be glad to showcase them. I'm obviously leveling a lot more, but this is what I currently have available. And out of all of those, if I had to pick one unit that is my favorite, that would be Rosa. She is incredible. She'll be featured in the next Unloved because most people didn't pull for her. They went for Kayn, but she is so incredible. She can heal, she can do physical damage, she can do magical damage. She's just very versatile, and I love units that aren't popular. I didn't pull for Kayn. I didn't pull for Warrior of Light. I didn't pull for Agrias, although that one really bit me back because she's so strong. But this is what I've got, and I'm very happy with my account. Now, let's take a look at equipment, because I feel like this is a part of the reason why my teams perform so well. I have spent a lot of efforts in equipment and in raids, and most of my stuff is maxed out. I have two different wind spears, one for assault, one for critical. I've got an elven bow that I use, maxed out purple lightning, so that's why my Laswell hits so much. And I try to have, whenever I see an event where we can farm something, I don't necessarily build it right away. What I do is I farm at least 63 recipes so that I can +5 it, and when I want to feature a unit in a video, or I want to use a unit in a team comp, only then do I build it. So I always have enough materials saved up to build one of those items when I need it. But I could not build every single item in the game immediately. So as you can tell, I have quite a bit. I'm currently working on a golden blade because I don't have one. I only built the rune blade, so that's something that's a little bit weaker. And then I also want a platinum bow that's going to be coming up. So weapons, I'm pretty well equipped. Armor, even better, I would say. I've farmed raids quite a bit. I've got a couple maxed out armor here. And then my evasion gear is a little bit iffy. I only have one sage hat. I would need to craft another one. And I don't have that many armor after that. So what I use is really what you see in a single screen. So I have less armor than weapons, but obviously you don't need as much variety for armor than you would need for weapons. And then accessories, I think I'm pretty well equipped. I've made only one elf cloak so far. I think I'll level another one at +1 and get it to 50 because having accessory with 16 defense is incredible. I've made one Soul of Tomasa +5, but I also have one that's not plus, but that's high level, so we can use it. One Exentrite ring, I've made the mistake of building a critical one. If I could do it again, I would do an aim one, but I am not going to go all the way back and farm the materials to build another one. It's a lot of work. I've got 2 Hermes sandals. I don't need to get them to level 50 because they have the 6 agility and that's all we want there. So I think it's looking pretty good. And if you want to be competitive and throw teams into arena like I do and use subpar units, having great equipment really makes up for some of your unit's weaknesses. I would say that's probably the strongest point in my account, is having access to good equipment. High leveled, and then I didn't get into it, but my stats, I re-roll them until they are satisfying, so they usually have very high stats as well. I've leveled a lot of espers. I have currently all of those that I'm interested in using for several reasons. Mainly I'm trying to now level lower cost espers because originally I only did UR ones and it bid me back in class matches when we have limited cost. So I'm trying to level some other espers, but it's looking great here. Honestly, we're getting a lot of Magicite through events lately, and that really allowed me to get them a bunch higher. And now the final thing is vision cards. I have quite a few maxed out vision cards. Not necessarily the ones you'd expect. I've maxed out the Cherry Blossom card among other things because I just thought it was unique and I love building things that people don't use much. But if I look at it, the ones that I feel were the best investments were definitely the Black Rose card for the agility. Titan is surprisingly so versatile because I can use it on any physical team in PvP, so that was great. I also really love Dwayne's card, but that's mainly because I don't have Ifrit maxed out, so it's an attack card that again boosts the damage of any physical team. And then Ramu because it is very versatile. And if I had to give a tip for players wanting to know where to focus, I would say focus on cards that are not niche, but that will help you in a lot of variety, because it's fun to switch things around, right? You can over-specialize yourself by building something like Frederica's Dream, then being really good with missile teams, but that won't help you when you want to build something new. Whereas if you have Ifrit, it's also going to boost your missile team. Not as much, but the attack will be useful in many different team comps, so you can play around and experience the game a little bit more. And when I'm playing, I actually have more fun leveling vision cards than units, because vision cards allow you to use units in different ways. Right? If you're running evasion, it's going to be a completely different build and different mindset behind it than if you're using a full damage team or a resistance team. And the vision cards are what enable you to switch your units in different ways. So it's something that I'm very excited about. There are a lot of others that I'm currently working on. but I don't have enough shards to really level them high yet. One that I somehow regret not having is the Igaian one, because the accuracy and slash attack up would have been great. But eventually I'll slowly buy the shards whenever they appear in the shop and try to get them as high as possible. So this is what the account looks like so far. The main reason why I wanted to show it was because I kind of want you guys to take a look at it and let me know, oh, you have Adelard that you haven't showcased. Show him, or that kind of stuff. So if there's things that you want me to talk about, you now know what I have access to, and if I don't have access to something, well, I'll work towards it. But this is what I can easily make content about so far. So that was it for me today. Nothing too fancy, just wanted to do a little bit of a channel introduction and then show you what my account is so far. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my content, please like and subscribe for more. Yeah, thank you so much for your time and have a great rest of your day.